was talking about it the other day, because there's the symbol that looks kind of like, if you imagine a P, like a letter P, but the loop part is kind of in the middle of the straight part, if that makes sense. Fashion chaps, yes. The sound behind New Zealand's distinction of having the sexiest accent in the world. But yes, there is a P, like a P symbol. It's like an ancient one, like an old one, and that relates to the singular use of the singular word for they, or using they as a singular. I guess New Zealand is a job built on. See, Dave was born a Kiwi and he hid it really well. Tilly said fashion chops for table sucks and his cover was blown to hell. Also, the thing I like about IPA is I can present the correct pronunciation of bath. Are we bath or bath in this? Well, with South Africans, not with New Zealanders, yeah. It's a fascinating accent. And I love, like, when you hear... like if you hear, yeah, Coral. If you look up there's a wrestler called Switchblade Jay White, and he is from I want to say he's from Wellington, but I don't know. I can't remember. He is from New Zealand, but he has the New Zealand accent that to me I can hear the tones of the South African accent in there. The double S character in German is just a B, big B. Glottal stop. Glottal stop is just a nice term. I was from Auckland, thank you. And that's another word that I can't pronounce correctly because I'm British. I'm like, Auckland. I'm like, no, Auckland, right? Is it Auckland? There we go. Let's get something, bro. Yeah, Bua, yeah. Auckland? I said it right the first time? Hey, Spicy! Dutch New Zealand, that's where it comes from. That's where it comes from. See, I read that as, not butter, I read that as bua, because I thought we were talking about South Africa. And water, yeah. And uh-oh. And Hawaii. But yeah, the Dutch New Zealand thing, that makes sense because there's lots of Dutch history with South Africa. So Dutch, you can hear it. But yeah, glottal stops is such satisfying. Glottal stop. I mean, you can hear that I'm from the south and from like Greater London and things like that because I pronounce, yeah, I don't say glottal. Glottal. Glottal needs a glottal stop. Oh, vegan jockey milk. I was trying to find my Sony earbud as I put it down and found it by listening out for your voice. Oh, Dan. No idea, but that's an Essex thing, yeah. So, yes, I will usually pronounce things. I don't exactly speak the Queens or the Kings, as I guess it would be now, but you know what I mean? Like when people get upset and they're like, you're not speaking the Queen's English. And I'm like, well, I think I do, mostly. Bottle, straw, and table. Those ones are easy. And to be fair, I don't sound Towie. It is fascinating though. Languages and accents and things like that are amazing. And I love hearing like the different ones from the different states in America. Like you can go across state lines and the accent sounds so different. It's fascinating. You also have a very fine home counties accent. You absolutely do, buddy. You really do. We've both kind of got that going on, which is quite entertaining. You have a slightly bigger loon. Oh, cute. You had the Loch Ness, the Nessie monster, and Desmond arrived a few days ago because you bought a proper lot. Yeah. Apparently, a phrase to train Cockney is "got a lot of bottle." Yeah. Well, the thing is, my dad is Cockney. My dad was born within the sound of the Bow Bells. He is like true, like, you know, brought up in London and everything else. But I never really picked up on that because I've lived in, you know, home counties, sort of Greater London area for my whole life. So still can't used to get used to King. In 50 years, I'm sure I'll still be referring to everything as the Queen's. I am sure that he probably does the same thing himself.